Hey y'all. How y'all doing? Hope everyone is enjoying their holidays. How far would you go for your movie? How far would you go for your man? And what we gonna talk about today? And y'all, these are my this is for entertainment. Criticism coming. Hope y'all enjoy what you need to know, what you need to know. Please drop in the comment section. Feel free to react on this situation. How far would you go for your man? How far would you go for your man? Hey y'all, and welcome back with another reaction. I was just thinking, I know how far I would go for my man, but the far that I go for my man, it's not the same as some people go far for their man. And I be asking myself, why do they go that far? Why do some women go that far for that man? Why do they go that far for that man? That's an interesting question, y'all. How far would you go for your man? Not the question is how far he go for you. But how far would you go for your man? That's the question in a lot of cases that we have covered over here on this channel. And I pay attention to a lot, y'all. I don't like to criticize people. I like to take what they say and take one word or two words out of it and try to, do it like a jigsaw puzzle from all the cases. And I'm still not getting an answer. How is it that you'll go so far for your man, but you won't go that far for your kid and your family? Mm, mm, mm. That is so powerful. That is powerful. You'll go so far. You'll go far for that man. You'll do anything for that man before you go that far for your family. How can somebody manipulate you to tolerate to tolerate to hypnose you to where you'll do anything for your man before you do anything. You won't even go that far for your family and your kids. Some of y'all ain't talking about everybody. Y'all ain't talking about no. I'm just saying how that right there don't want it's telling me something, but I don't want it to tell me that. Why is it that you'll go so far with your man? You'll go a long way for your man before you go for your kids and your family. You'll do anything for that man before you do it for your family and your children. How could somebody take you out of your destiny and take you to somewhere you never that you don't understand. It's something there, y'all. It's something is there. How a person can get in your brain and manipulate you. I can't even do it. Your mama couldn't do it. Your cousin couldn't do it. Your uncle couldn't do it. Your brother couldn't do it. But they can do it. How can somebody manipulate you, hypnotize you, to me, blackmail you, get you to believe and do anything they say? But your family can't even get you that way. Ain't that something? Your kids can't even get you that way. But your man can get you that way where he'll let you go against your own kids and your own family, your nieces and your nephews and your cousins. How, y'all? How? Hey, baby, how you doing? I mean, how you doing, boss man? TV? How how can how can this happen? How can this happen? How can a man can manipulate you to go that far and to do anything he say and believe for your family? I just don't understand. I just don't understand. I don't like I don't my thing with me, y'all. I don't like seeing that happen to people. I don't like that they can't manipulate me. They can't get me to go the direction that a man can't get me to do nothing I don't want to do. I can't. How, y'all? I just need somebody to answer that for me, ladies. Please, somebody out there, man, or somebody, tell me one word. No way. No way. There's no way. But I can go against my family. I do anything for my family. I do anything for my man. I would never go against my man, but I go against my family and my kids. Sheesh. I just can't believe. Let's talk about that, y'all. Let's stay on my topic. Let's stay on my topic, okay? Let's stay on the topic. How can this happen? How can a man manipulate you to go against your family or your kids or your how how there's no way, there's no way it's something ain't right. It's something for a woman can believe everything a man say, y'all. This is an interesting topic. How can a man manipulate you to go against your family and your kids for him? And they can't get me like that. I know some women is not as strong as other women. Some women are not as strong. They can be. It's amazed me how you can believe what a person, especially a man, that you know is wrong, but you do it anyway. You'll do anything. Hmm. You don't think that that man is capable of murdering? You don't think that man is capable uh, hiding. You don't think that man is capable of doing nothing wrong. Everything that that man does against the law, you'll still take up for that man. That's not love. That's not love. That's not love, y'all. So if you think that's love, that's not love. How what did that man say or do to you to make him make you love him that much where you will go against your own blood? Golly. How? How? How far would you go for your man? How far would you go for your man? Because y'all, I don't have nothing against a person mind when they have been manipulated, blackmailed by individuals that can get in your head. Because I can do it. I can do it. How can you, how far would you go for your man? Would you go far as putting your kids in a situation, your marriage in a situation, your relationship in a situation, your life in a situation? How far would you go? How far would you go for your man? It's a very interesting question, y'all, in every relationship. How, how, how can I, as a person, me, but I know I can't. Okay, look, how can I try to use it for example? Because I can do that. How can a man? How can I? I got to say I, because it'll be you knowing how that your man is, knowing that man's situation, and you'll still go that far for that man. It's not ridiculous, y'all. It's not ridiculous. It's not even healthy. It's not even healthy. It tells me a lot about the person. It tells me a lot about that person, y'all. It tells me a lot about the individual that it is happening to. Because it's no way. Me, it's different. Just because I don't go that far, what makes this woman go that far to believe that this man is not capable of doing what he is? What is it about them two? What does that say about them two? What do that say about them two? It's not love. That's not love. It tells me something about the individual that it is happening to. It tells me something about that woman. It tells me something about that woman, y'all. It tells me something about that woman. It tells me that that's not a bad woman, but that woman don't been hurt. That woman don't know no better. Don't know if she been in that relationship that long with that man, especially when he's older. And when you younger, see, when you older, when you in your late 30s and I'm 18 or 17, I can get in your mind. See, an older person can get up in your head to make you believe they this, they that, and they grow your mind. They get you, they in your mind, they control you, they manipulate you without you even knowing it. They can make you be loved, not in love, be loved. And I sometimes I feel so sad for I can understand a woman in a situation like that. I don't want to be hard on a woman who has been manipulated and don't know what you're talking about. They know the word manipulated, but they don't know blackmail. They don't know none of this. They don't know the power that a person when they can get in your head and your mind, what they can do to you, y'all. When you get control of somebody's mind and they weak, that's how come I just can't. I'm talking about me now. I'm talking about me. That's why I don't be so hard on some women because it's a lot of people controlling that weak mind. It's a lot of people controlling that weak mind of that woman. Not only that man, but everybody else is controlling that weak mind. And once they get control of that weak mind don't know nothing but be weak, without knowing they stronger than it. But when it come down to when somebody got your mind like that, it can make you think that it is and it is that. That person has a problem, y'all. Has a mental health problem, a mental illness. This a mental health, mental and emotional health is and social health is serious, y'all. There are three. Those are the three things that you need to make it in this world: physical, social, and emotional. And when you got somebody that can control your mind, can make you think you beautiful, which you are beautiful, when they can make you think that they love you, they love you, but they not in love with you. When they can tell you that I'm gonna be with you for the rest of my life. Oh, anything they want you to believe, anything they say ask you to do, you do it for 'em. Y'all share a light. It's saying that that's a weak minded person. When you already know, you know how that person is. You know how far to go with that man. Why are you going that far with that man when you know it's wrong? It's not, but it's, you know why you don't know it's wrong? Because you around it. You adapt it. You learn. That's how it is. That's what you know. Then the people you're around, and then the people you love. So you're not gonna understand what people saying. You're not gonna understand what people saying about your man. You looking at that man. You ain't looking at your own kids. But I don't like to be hard on women like that. I don't like to be hard on women that go so far for their man until they're blind. They're blind, y'all. We can cuss them out all day. We can dog them out all day, but they gonna love that man. They gonna love that man before they love themselves. If you love somebody before you love yourself, that's selfish. But you're not in control of that. Somebody got control of your mind. You haven't been taught yet. You think the way you've been taught is the way you learn. That's how you was taught. See y'all. We got to understand, y'all, that just because we won't go that far, we won't go that far. We got to understand why that person went that far. How did that girl get like that? How did that relationship get like that? How did it? Because first of all, the ages makes a difference. Now, if it was like a 18 and an 18-year-old, a 18 and a 20-year-old, but here you go, you got a 18 and a 30 something. It's easy for somebody. Y'all got one thing about me when I look at a woman's situation, I look at the age different. The age. How did it happen? First of all, how I met you? How did I meet you? How did I meet you? I'm 18 years old. How in the world did I meet you? Who introduced me? How they introduced me? How we get here? How we get? I'm 18 and you 30 something. How in the world did I meet you? What was I doing to get myself in a situation with an older man? What did I do? Where were I? What was I doing? How did I do that if I was in the house all the time? If I was raised right all the time? How did that happen? Did he come to me? How? Listen, y'all. How did a 18-year-old girl meet a 30? I meet a 29-year-old man. Where did they meet at? How did they meet? What were they doing? If I'm a strict mother. If I'm a strict mother, how did this man, 31 years old, meet my daughter? I could see if he was 21, he was like 26, 25. Got to be something that she's at 18, she's grown. Where did my daughter go to meet this guy? Where did my daughter go to meet this? Oh, I know she grown. She old enough to move out now, but what is she doing? How did they meet? How did they? Was it around the guys that I hang with? Is it about the company that I kept? How did this situation even occur? Why would I want to pass somebody that I had to my sister? Usually in a situation like this, a brother steal a girl, his brother girlfriend. or sneak around with his girlfriend, with his brother girlfriend. A sister would sneak around with uh a sister would sneak around with a sister boyfriend. But this is not the situation here. This is not how how you met this man. You met this man through your sister. What were your sister doing? Working at Burger King? How did your sister the same age you meet a man older? If I raised you right, and I'm 18 and he 31. Where she met him? Where did my daughter meet that dude at? How did a 31-year-old man come around my child, my daughter? I would want to see my daughter at 18 with somebody in their 20s with a future. How did my daughter hook up with an older man that manipulated her? How did my daughter meet a dude 12 years older than her and she just turned 18? And then she knew his situation. How did she meet somebody? How did my daughter meet somebody in the same situation allegedly I'm in? How? How? How did my daughter allegedly? I'm not my. I'm using I'm just using in a scenario. How did I'm using me in a scenario to make y'all understand? Okay, that's all. How did my daughter get in the same situation that I'm in? How? How? How did that happen? How did who entered? Okay, how did my 18-year-old daughter, since I was a good parent, meet a dude 12-year old dude 12 years older than my daughter and be in the house? How far would you go for a man that you know his situation? What he are capable of doing? How far would you go with a man who you know? Y'all know who is capable. You and your sister know what this dude is capable of doing. It's telling me that in life, what's up, Jason? In life, that we need our fathers raising our daughters. We need men's real. We got to watch who we bring into space. When we meet someone, we need to know everything about this person. You can't change. You got to know the law in order to change things. You can't change a person. People is them. That's them. You can't change them. You cannot change. Stop it, women. You can't change a man for who he is. You can't change a man. You can't. You cannot change a man for who he is. These women be I am be trying to change these men. No, you can't. Can't change a man for who he is. That man is who he is. Oh, he can change. That's why your sister didn't have a baby by him. Not only because he had other women, because of his situation. It got to be his situation because you knew about his situation. You can't change a man, y'all. Stop it, women. Stop it. If a man this, if a man that you can't change them. Now that you know how he is, you make the situation even worse. But is it your fault? Psychologically, no. Psychologically, it's your parent fault. Oh no, Lanita, you can't blame the family. You can't blame the. I'm not blaming the family. I'm saying, how did my daughter, 18-year-old, just got out of high school? I won't want my daughter to meet nobody 31 years old because I want her to have a family. I want her to go to school. Even if she don't go to school, I want her to get a job and have a good life. But if I have a sister, if I'm dating this dude and I know he ain't no good, I know his situation, not just because he got other children. I know that he got other children. I know his situation. Why would I want my sister to talk to him? Why would I want my sister to meet somebody ain't no good? Even if my sister decided this a game. This is a game y'all playing. Do you know that man got your sister pregnant? Huh? Your sister didn't want him. So then you got him. So you might well stay with my sister because we twins. But you don't even want me. How far would you go, y'all? And I mean, I'm the type like this. I don't like, I just want to, I like to hear women sit down and listen to them talk. And I like to hear what people have to say without cussing and bashing them out because y'all, they already, that's what they're getting now. They getting those words. They've been getting them words right there all their life until they used to it. We got to change up and find out why. This not healthy. This is not healthy and this is not safe. This is not, this seemed like it was something that was taught. And that's why I like to sit down, whether a person is good, whether a person is bad. I like to hear what what they're gonna say. I like to hear. I like to get in the mind of a person, just like that person do. How that you went far for. I like to listen because nobody listened to that person before. Nobody listened to that person that this happening to. Nobody listened to that person who has this issue. That's not healthy. It's the reason why I went far like I did with this individual, this person. The reason why I went so far with this person is they showed me something. They know something about me that you don't know. People do stuff like that, y'all. Put their family in a situation, need help. They are crying for help, y'all. They're crying for help and they need to talk to somebody. before it's too late. It's not even, it's late, but it's gonna be later. Because the person's still out there doing the same thing. The person, you may lock up the person that manipulated the person, but you still got the other half of that person out there. She's still out there. He's still out there. But then the other person locked up. So you left now and later. Remember that canon they used to have? Eat some now, save some for later. Now and later. You took my family away from me. You took my man. You took my children dad away from me. But you left me out here. But you forgot I'm still young. I can make more babies. It can come from the same kind of man that I have locked up. Because that's just what I'm adapted to. Either you didn't when you go so far for this person that y'all think y'all don't got rid of from that person, y'all probably make the matter even worse. Y'all probably make the situation even worse if you left the other half out. The other half need help, y'all. Why ain't nobody trying to help the other half? Why ain't nobody trying to save the other half? Why ain't nobody trying to save the other half that was manipulated and blackmailed? Why ain't nobody trying to help that person? That person's still young, still can get help. Some serious help. But they can't get no help if they still around the poison that put them in this situation. Listen what I'm saying. They still can't get no help if they still with the person who put them in the situation. You get what I'm saying? So whoever introduced me to them, they still out there. I'm still hanging with them. Is it any jealousy right there? Look, y'all. The situation is not far. The situation is not gone. A lot of people think that the person that manipulated you and blackmailed you or any of those, things is no longer in your life. How they know that you ain't gonna be? This other person still out here need help. Let's hear some. Why aren't we hearing anything good about the other half? Why we don't hear nothing good that the other half is really inside of rehab? How can we help the other half besides talking negative that they can't be helped? Why not help people? Let's help people. Let's say things that's going to help the other half since y'all already got the other half locked up. Help me. Help me now. I know y'all don't want to do that. I know a lot of people don't want to see the other person get help. This other person that left out of here who was manipulated and blackmailed by an individual when they was young for long years. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 30. What? Come on, y'all. That's a long years to be blackmailed and manipulated to where you let this person do this to you. It ain't that person the person was taught and grew on this. So what Why I'm not hearing that this person who been AB, not in a rehab, not living in a rehab, not getting no help, not just saying go in and sit around a group of people and talking, real serious help. Why I can't hear nothing about this other person besides every time I turn around, I hear the people things that happen to people. See, one thing about me, y'all gonna learn one day. Y'all don't know me yet. Y'all don't know me yet. I like to mentally, emotionally, and socially help people. So you'll never understand me because I do things to make other people feel good about themselves. A lot of people catch on what I do. A lot of y'all don't know me. I've been like this. I know what I'm doing. See, I take a person that low self-esteem and help them build it up and get better. I like to see people heal from a situation because we're living in a negative world. We are living in a negative world. Only thing that, no, you this and that, you did negative is telling you that how much they love you. You keep wishing, but you can't blackmail me. You could blackmail this other person. Why I don't never hear nothing positive going on with the life of a person who been abused. I have to say the word YouTube. And you have to educate people. You can't play with them to come down to educating the mind. We got to help these people because they are humans. Don't nobody want to help nobody. Only thing they want to do is they want to go funds me or they want some money. That ain't helping the mind. My topic is not going to be what you want it to be. It's going to be what it needs to be. All I hear is negative things about the person that has been in a situation. What is it that we're going to do and say to help that person in that situation? What are we saying to help the person? They already feel down. They already feel bad. So we just going to keep bashing the people? Or we going to do something to say to help them? We got to look at stuff like that, y'all. Sometimes it be some good people who in a situation that something happened to, even if they had kids or no kid, that person need help. And the first help that person need is to get off from around the person that they hanging around with. They got to get rid. Sometimes you got to remove yourself from a situation or from people that got you where you are now in today's life. Because see, they don't move on with their life. They got their man. They doing good. You ain't got your man. What are we going to do to help the people that being in a situation? Mentally, they don't need no money. I ain't talking about no money. And we cannot change a man. We cannot tell a man, you cannot raise a man. Can't tell no man what he can or can't do. A man gonna be a man. That may be your husband, that may be your fiance, that may be, but he gonna do what he wanna do. He just respecting what your laws. But he come on now. But you can't demand him. Well, what are we gonna do? With the person, I'm thinking about, you know what I be thinking about, y'all? The outcome. The outcome is what I think about in a situation. The outcome of the situation, of the person who in this situation. I think about the outcome of the situation. I know people, intelligent people, my mind sit down with this. But if I can get the knuckleheads to understand what I'm saying, they'll understand. But when you got that evil headed mind, you ain't gonna listen to what I'm saying. So why do you listen if you don't want? If you're not gonna, what's up? Way too fast. They see you in a while. What's up? What are we going to do to help a person in the situation that they are in? Besides bashing them, beating them up. They getting all of that, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. Let me take this. Let me take this situation right here. Naziyah Harris. Naziyah Harris case. Jobless butts. We already know, y'all. I want y'all to see. I want the intelligent people and the people who I'm trying to make this where everybody can understand. Jarvis Butts is who he is. He is his title. What are we going to do? What is going on? Why we can't hear no good news that the person who had kids by him, who trusted him, who believed in him, who allegedly know the situation, why can't we hear the outcome of what that person is doing in her life to better herself in her life? See, in order for that person to do good in her life, she got to be removed from the situation that she's still in. Even though we got the dude locked up, we got Job Butt locked up. That ain't nothing to be happy about, but he gonna lock up, he gonna get locked up, period, because he already that what he is. And ain't got to go through that. Cause all of y'all adults. But what I'm saying is, why can't we hear nothing good going on right now? If they can remove, I bet, let me tell y'all something. I saw through the auntie, not the great but the auntie. It's some good in that girl. I know y'all don't like her. I know she did, and I know she did, and da. But I see good in her. But I don't see no raising, no training, no leadership in there. I don't see no, but I can see somebody need to help her. What are they going to do to fix her? And when she get fixed, she got to get off around the people. Sometimes y'all got to remove yourself from y'all family. Get off around your mama and get out on your own. Nobody don't want me. Everybody want me to bash you. I'm not about to bash Shannon. I'm not about to call out her name. I'm not about to bash this woman. I want to hear her in class every day. I want to hear what is she doing to better herself, removing herself from the place where she is, removing herself from her around her mama, around them people. Shannon got to get off around them people, but I see something good in that girl for some reason, y'all. It's just a person been trapped in something that she can't get out of yet. Mentally. Mental health is something serious, y'all. Mental and emotional health. See, if you change your social life, if Shanna changed her social life and focus on the auntie, let me start saying her name. If she changed her it'll help her mental and physical life. But you got to remove yourself from your family. Can be some of your downfall in the poison in your life. Your family can be a poison. Shannon need to remove herself from her family, from that particular family. People don't want to hear that. They want me to bash her. I'm not going to talk about her. I'm not going to say nothing bad about her no more. I want to hear something good about her. I want to hear something about good about Shannon. Tell me something good about that girl. Y'all always talk about negative stuff about people. What are these people doing to help that girl? What is the people? What? Oh, well, it ain't none of our business. It is our business because we sitting there talking about jobs, but bump jobs. Thank you, Jackson. Bump jobs. What we gonna do to fix and help Shannon? Shannon got to let her family go, y'all. And how can that happen? She got to get the right help and get out on her own. Sometimes you got to remove yourself from your family. The family can be your downfall. Get out from around your mama and your dad. Get out on your own and explore. Get out from around your twin sister. Show for yourself and your kids. You can't love them if you don't get the help that you're supposed to. I want to hear something good. I wish I had a call that. You know what, Jason? That's one I used to talk about them. That case right there, really touched my heart. I think about them two girls. You just don't know. We talking about Diamond Tiana in a situation like this with their mom. She was bashed. She was talking about. I want to hear, besides jobless butts all the time, I want to hear and that man right there, you know what, Jason, in the same situation, Naziyah Harris. Same situation. What are we going to do if women, if I can get what is this mother doing? Shannon's I don't know why I see something good in her. I see something good in everybody, y'all. It's something good in everyone. I wish she can get off from around that society. I wish Naziyah could get off from around that society. Move to another state where she don't know nobody. Go get help while she out there. Go get help. Start her own, get a job. Get a career. She's still young. She about my son's age. Get you a job. And grow away from your family, Shannon. Get out around your sister, because that's where it started, from your sister. Get out around your family. Get out around your mama. We got to learn that. We got to learn that. We got to learn how to be responsible, y'all, and take responsibility of our action. When you take responsibility of your action, and then what I'm gonna do after this, y'all, I'm gonna talk about Diamond and Tiana, just for Jason. Because okay, wait, okay, I'm gonna talk about them soon. I finish with this. I'm gonna do that for Jason. I wants to hear what's new and what's going on good for the auntie. It's something good can happen to her if she get off and around that family she's around. And she got to get off around her sister. She got to. Shannon got to get off around her sister. Move to another state. You can't, y'all. The outcome can be a good outcome, y'all. You got to get off around your family, y'all. Family is not good for you all the time. It's not healthy for you. It's not healthy. Be responsible. Don't be afraid to leave. Don't be afraid to be alone. Don't be afraid to achieve. Stop depending on people. If she can get off around her family, she'll be good. Sometimes things is a poison. Sometimes that family can be a poison. Shannon I want to see her still do good. I'm not about to sit here and dog that girl out. I want to hear something good about what's going on in her life. I see when she came in the courtroom, I seen a mentality. It was like a mentality came. It seemed like what she see. I'm gonna want to talk about it on live like this. I seen a lot of issues going on. I'm not a psychic, but I can read people. But I don't like the bash women like that. I think they need to get the help that they need. I ain't worried about Jarvis' butt. He don't care. It is what it is with him. But how can I get Shannon to get better? Cause right now Shannon gonna stay sick long as she around that other sister. Then y'all hear the boyfriend say the twin boyfriend, them together is something else? I just said that. She got to get off and around her sister. She got to get off and around her family and move away from them and get better, heal. She ain't healed yet. She hasn't healed. And I know I ain't gonna say nothing that y'all like, but now I want to talk about. I promised Jason I was gonna talk about Diamond and Tiana. Diamond and Tiana disappeared some years ago, y'all. I got to get back. I don't know. I can't remember. I'm trying to. Their case really kind of like got to me because we got two beautiful girls in Chicago that went missing and to true enough be alive now. They in their 30s. They don't know their name. They don't even know who they are. Y'all remember Diamond and Tiana from Chicago that disappeared when they was young? Their mama went through something too. I really don't want to mix it with this because I just want to. What I'm gonna do, Jason. I'm gonna go off and then I'm gonna come back on and talk about Tiana and Diamond because you two really don't like for us to do it unless it's not in our title. But I'm gonna get to it next. I do it in 2 minutes. I would like to see Naziyah Harrison remove herself from. I want her to get help, help, help. Remove herself off and around her family. Now, that's where her poison started. Get off around her family. Go to another state where don't nobody, don't go to no lot, don't go nowhere nobody that you know. Get you a job. Go to the gym. Work. Get your own place. Be responsible. Go to church. Pray. Heal. Get better. Go to meetings. And you'll be a better person. If you want to change, that's the outcome that I want to see happen to Naziyah Harris, auntie. Because you already done went far for somebody who don't care nothing about you. Now it's time for you to believe in yourself and to like yourself. Love yourself. I love myself so much until I'm stuck on myself. Sometimes I have to back down for myself. But there ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with that loving yourself. That's the outcome I want to hear from. I don't want to just hear in January the wait to see what's going to happen to job splits in January and February. I already know what's going to happen to him. I just want to know, what is the auntie doing now to better her life? What is she doing now to get to heal? Because if she ain't moved out that house yet, she ain't going to heal. She ain't gonna heal. If she's still around that family, she ain't gonna heal until she get out of there. But I would like to see a good outcome from her. Because bashing her every day, talking down on her every day, it's not good. It's not healthy for you. That's all I gotta say. How far would you go? How far would you go? What would happen to Naziyah Harris? That's all I want to know. Y'all, I'll be back. I don't know about Tiana and Diamond. I'll be back. Talk about it.